And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again bringing you my thoughts and review for the new Jason Statham movie, The Meg. Now, The Meg is the story of, you have Jason Statham, who's kind of like a rescue op person who goes into like deep diving explorations to save people who get stuck in the middle of the ocean underneath, near the abyss, if you will. And you have his giant, massive, like prehistoric shark, a megalodon, that's been awakened, if you will, and comes to the surface to basically terrorize everybody. And only one person can stop him, and that's Jason Statham. Now, obviously, this movie, I have two feelings for this movie. On the one hand, there are moments I really like about this movie. And then there's on the other hand where there are moments I don't like this movie. But they're they're not terrible, and they're not too bad also. So the negatives are super small. But overall, I thought the film was okay. For like a kind of a cheesy, kind of a shark movie, it's not bad at all. Obviously it's not going to hold up to the great movie of Jaws. No shark movie has. I mean, let's face it, we got movies like Sharknado now, Deep Blue Sea and all those other movies. Even though Deep Blue Sea was not bad, the sequel, I don't even want to talk about that one. Anyway, so this movie, obviously, so let's talk about the shark. CG for the shark, pretty good. I thought they did a really good job with the CG of the shark. I'm not sure if maybe they use an animatronic for certain scenes, or just pure CG, but obviously CG has come a long way from what it used to be, so good on that. So that was pretty good. Let's talk about Jason Statham. He was obviously Jason Statham. He plays the same character, I feel like, in every movie, but he does it in such a cool way, so you can't really be mad about him doing the same thing. He kind of reminds me of The Rock, where he plays like the same character, the tough guy, the guy who's who's the only person who could save the day. But he did a good job in this movie. Obviously, he's not going to win any Oscars for this performance, but not bad at all. You got even the supporting cast was actually pretty good. There was a lot of them too. I think the whole cast overall did a really good job, and I feel like this movie was like two movies in one. You have a movie about like a drama kind of movie where you have this one, special ops person who kind of failed at a mission that he did, and people blame him, believing in that, him thinking that he believes in this giant monster creature that lives in the ocean. So that was some cool stuff there. And then you have obviously the big shark that comes out of nowhere and starts attacking people. So that actually worked. And they did a good job of blending it together without having to be like, okay, whoa, why he did this instead of doing that kind of thing, where it's like going from A to C instead of going A and B, you know what I mean? They kind of stayed flow with each other. So I like that a lot. My negatives about this movie are pretty simple. Obviously the whole big shark thing, I'm not sure if this creature ever existed. I have no idea. Who knows? Probably did, maybe he didn't. But seeing Jason Statham do what he has to do to stop this shark, there are moments in the movie I'm like, kind of ridiculous. Not possible either, but hey, but what can you do? It's supposed to be a fun, dopey, action-packed, popcorn in your face movie, so what can you do? It's, like I said, it's not going for any kind of Oscars anytime soon, but some of the moments in the movie kind of were cheesy. I'm like looking at this movie and going, oh, okay, I guess. But I still had fun with the movie. Like I said before, this movie, I just went in there just to have fun. Are there cheap scares in here? Sure, there are, but nothing gets by me. I still enjoyed it for what it was. I do recommend it if you want to go see it. If you want to just go see a fun popcorn movie, just have fun, and you like sharks, have at it. If you don't think this movie is good enough to go see it, then don't see it. But don't take my word for it. But like I said, if you are looking forward to seeing this movie, I think you have a good time with it. But if you don't like it, that's okay too. So yeah, so there you go. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about it, and stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.